Hello and God bless you. Frank here with Hope 813 Ministries. Today I want to talk to you for a few moments on the God who seeks us. That corresponds with week 1 of our 12-week curriculum called Grounded. And as I stated, it is called the God who seeks us, and comes from a theological term called prevenient grace. The idea behind that is that before you ever looked for God, He was already looking for you. And the scriptural reference that will prove that out is found in Luke 19:10, where it says, "For the Son of Man came to seek that which was lost." Most people can point to a moment they decided to follow Jesus. A prayer, an altar call, a quiet night when everything changed. But here's a question worth sitting with. What if that moment wasn't actually the beginning of your story? What if that moment was just a precursor for what God had already been doing? Long before you ever thought about God, God was already thinking about you. Genesis chapter 3 gives us one of the most compelling but often overlooked moments in Scripture. Adam and Eve had just rebelled. They're hiding among the trees. They're ashamed. They're afraid. And God comes walking through the garden asking one question that reverberates through eternity. Where are you? That question wasn't for God's benefit. He knew exactly where Adam was. The question reveals his heart. Before there was judgment, there was pursuit. Before there was punishment, there was an invitation to come out of hiding. That is the heart of God. That's the pattern across all Scripture. A shepherd that leaves 99 sheep to go to find the one that was lost. We see another portion in Scripture where we hear of a woman who turns her house upside down looking for one single lost coin. In another Scripture, a father who runs, not walks, runs down the road to meet a son who wasted and squandered all of his inheritance. Jesus summed up his whole mission in one sentence. The Son of Man came to seek and to save that which was lost. In our Wesleyan theology and tradition, we have one word for this, or one phrase, I should say, and that phrase is prevenient grace. It simply means grace that goes before. Before you repented, before you believed, before you ever said a prayer, God's grace was already at work in you, awakening your conscience, putting a hunger in you that nothing else could satisfy, drawing you toward Himself. Think for a moment about that famous story we heard in Bible study, sometimes even as children during Sunday school class, that story about Zacchaeus. Nobody in Jericho thought that man was looking for God. He was wealthy. He was a hated tax collector who'd spent his entire life cheating his own people. Scripture never says he was seeking Jesus. He climbed a tree because he was curious. But Jesus stopped, looked up, and called him by his name. Grace found Zacchaeus before he ever went looking for it. Here's why this matters for you and for me today. If you've ever wondered whether God could really want anything to do with you, this is your answer. He isn't distant. He's not waiting to see if you'll eventually get your act together and come find Him. He's the God who comes looking. He came looking for Adam in the garden. He came looking for Zacchaeus. He came looking for you long before you knew His name. If you look back in your life, you'll probably find fingerprints, a conversation that stuck with you for no reason, a season of difficulty that cracked something open within you, a friend who wouldn't stop praying for you. That wasn't coincidence. That was grace. Grace going before you, making a way for you. This is where grounded discipleship and its journey begins with you. 12 weeks into foundations of what it means to follow Jesus starts right here. With the truth, before you sought him, he was seeking you out. If that's you, if you're ready to go deeper into what it actually means to walk with Christ, we'd love to have you in one of our grounded cohorts. Head to our website, follow the link, and click it so that you can learn how to join a group at Hope 813. We hope that today will be the beginning of a wonderful, beautiful journey that was scripted long before you even had a name. Until next time, God bless you, God keep you, and God shine his beautiful face toward you and grant you peace.